So hello and welcome to another Raggy's review. So today I'm going to be talking about Titanic Bod, or the Bod Matlock Titanic Brewery pub slash cafe over in Matlock. So you go into Matlock itself, you go over the bridge, you literally turn left, and there it is. There's a big frontage and a small frontage. Small frontage I think used to be, back in its time, a Boots dispensary. I only know this because of the back wall. It shows some sort of thing about a Boots dispensary. So we went in twice. We went in last night, and it was very busy. There was a bloke singing. We went in, first off, got some steerage, and I had Avalon. The Avalon tasted absolutely spot on. Nice twangy IPA. So you've got a big main room for seating in. Then you've got a room that you walk through, go around the back to, to get out of the way of the music probably. And then to your right, you've got another room which is the old Boots dispensary, and I think, again, anyway, this on the bar, I think it was 4 or 5 cast lines. There was a guest line from Ossett Brewery, and then on the back wall there's more keg as well, some lagers, some Titanics. In the fridge, big craft beer fridge full of beers from Titanic. There were ciders. There was a Castle Rock DDH Pale. Coming from Nottingham, obviously I know all about Castle Rock. You've got like an area for chocolates and pies and stuff. I suppose that's more for use in the daytime rather than the evening. We used that when we went this morning for a coffee. We went in there for coffee while I waited to get the beers that I wanted. At 11 o'clock that opened. Yeah, beer was on form. We also had plum porter and stout. Stout was on keg. Plum porter was on cask. Nice friendly pub, no bouncers on the door, so that tells you something. You've got pubs in that area with bouncers on, and you've got pubs with no bouncers on. So never to go in a pub with a bouncer on, because why would I? If it's got a bouncer on, that tells me everything I need to know about that pub. There was a bloke singing last night. I'm not sure if he'd had a drink before he was singing, because he was missing words and things like wano, but hey ho. It was great entertainment. The wife wasn't happy with me singing a bit in the background, but it was funny. I know I wasn't drunk, but I was just taking the mic. But yeah, nothing too offensive, of course, but it was funny. Yeah, I kept flitting from song to song, and but we were getting on well with the people that were in there, so fair play on that side of things. But it did make us chuckle. Yeah, I think when you've had a drink you don't notice, but when you've sobered up and you're listening, you're like, what? But hey, it's all good fun. I'm sure it may have been a comedian / singer doing it on purpose just to see what people say. So yeah, but we had a good time in both then and now. The staff serving were great, friendly staff. Like I say, lovely to have a Titanic bar in Matlock. I mean, I'd love a Titanic Bod bar in Nottingham, or and if I was talking directly to Titanic Brewery, the Beeston area of Nottingham is a hub. It has many great pubs. It has many great restaurants. It brings people to that area. You've got a university on the doorstep. Got many good pubs. Titanic Brewery's beers going into there in both a calf in the bod form would fit massively well in that area, and would only complement the existing pubs with what you've got, with what I seen last night, with entertainment, big area, good seating, lots of good beers on cask and in bottle. like and keg as well. It would complement that area. There are availability as well. There are shops that have shut big enough to put a Titanic Brewery place there. Beeston's not overly far away from Stoke as well. It would be an interesting, whether they'd be able to do it, you know, since COVID, and I get all that situation. But for me anyway, it was lovely to get over to Matlock Bard. To see Titanic Brewery beers a bit closer to home. It's not always easy to get to Stoke and around Stoke, so the bod places are really good, I think, and they're kind of that perfect thing because they bring people to an area for a nice coffee. You get decent coffee and cake and that sort of thing, and then in the evening it turns into more of a pub. You know, as the day goes on. Yes, very interesting, very. Would I go again? Oh yes, cracking place. But yeah, the business model is very interesting and very cute. Like I say, the Beeston area is a busy, thriving area of the Nottingham area. Nottingham city centre to me is dead, you know, as a centre goes. But yeah, Beeston, it already has got a lot of magnets pulling people towards Beeston, and that would be a very, very interesting magnet. If anybody from Titanic Brewery watches this video, yeah, Beeston. It won't take a lot to turn a shop or a former shop into something that looks very similar to what Bob Matlock is. Yeah, I know the builders that could do it as well, that could do a job like that and do it well as well. But anyway, yeah, Bob Matlock. Wow, what a place. If you're in Matlock, you know where it is now. Go and visit. You know, for me, Bob Matlock, the Red Line Pub, Bentley Brewing Company, 3 places amongst probably a sea of other places. But for real ale fans, 3 places that are on the must-to-do list in that village town, isn't it? More town or village. But yeah, a must place to visit. Thank you for watching, and I'll go up the house, sit on the settee and chill. Cheers all.